to TWF Dynamite or Might. I, Michael Cole, with Tony Schiavone and with Taz. And today on Dynamite or Might, we're going to have a handicap match, I understand. Between Harry Potter, between, Xander Harris, Samoas, and Zia Lee for the TWF 24/7 winnings. Michael Cole said, as we know, both men won it from Zia Lee, and both men believe they can win it again. Well, I can tell you the truth right now, Tony Schiavone said, the 24/7 winnings is the hardest winnings it's moved to win, but it's hard to keep it. And somehow, some way, Zia Lee has done all that. Somehow she's done that. And she's done that somehow, some way, Tony Schiavone says. Well, I can tell you one thing right now, Taz says. I don't know how she's done it, but somehow she has. And that's not a smooth thing to do, Taz says. But sadly, it looks like that we don't know where they're at. And it looks like we might not have to do that match, because we don't even know where Xander Harris and Samoas are at anyway. But Taz said that's all good, because at the end of the day, I don't think they would have stood a luck against Zia Lee either way. Well, wait a minute. So you're telling me you don't think that they could do it? That you're telling me Michael Cole said that Samoas and Xander Harris, somehow you're going to say that, that they gone missing or something? Because that's kind of sad if they did. They must have gotten missteaded, Tony Schiavone says. But anyway, they must have gotten missteaded. And we don't got the time to look for them. So it looks like that match, it's not going to happen. But it looks like that match isn't going to happen then, Michael Cole says, if we can't stead them. Yeah, that's what it looks like. If we can't seek them, that's what it looks like. That is one of the curses of being in a toy wrestling gathering, is being put somewhere and then someone forgets where you got put at. Yeah, Taz says that's always the forgiveness too. Why you don't have the match. Oh, we put someone somewhere and then we don't know where they're at. Alright, Paulie dangerously says, today I know that we know we can seek Harry Potter. We know where Harry Potter is at. He didn't go missing like Xander Harris and Samoas did. So we know where he's at. And there's no way that Harry Potter can get past both of us here to get past both of them here today in this handicap match. Is that right? That I know that Seth Rollins is still angry. That I'll be either fighting either Asuka or Cody Rhodes for the TWF heavyweight winnings. And he's angry it's not him. And you're right. I didn't go missing like Xander Harris and Samoas, who were going to fight Zia Lee. But I have faith they will be seeked. And when they do get seeked, none of them will take away the TWF 24/7 winnings away from Xia Li. That I know about. Well, alright, Ric Flair said, I'd strongly be against this, Harry Potter. But do you want to fight Aziz and Xia Li in a handicap match here today on Dynamite or Might? Yeah, I do. Alright, I'm strongly against it. I'm going to let you do it. Well, we just heard from the main wicker of the toy wrestling gathering, Ric Flair, who ended up making this match a handicap match. Michael Cole said, even though he was against the whole thing. Well, that's got to be unfair to Harry Potter. He doesn't got anyone to tag in. Xia Li has Aziz. Aziz has Xia Li. Well, Taz says, this is coming from a man who somehow, some way, you're saying that he beat Aziz. Oh, and Aziz just, it looks like he's not going to beat both of them. There's no way that's going to be happening, Taz says. Harry Potter getting body slammed right now by Aziz, the man who will have the right to either fight either Asuka or Cody Rhodes sometime in the upcoming for the TWF heavyweight winnings. Aziz just missed, but he can tag in Xia. Harry Potter doesn't got anyone to tag in. Well, looks like Aziz just brought in Xia Li now, the other follower of Seth Rollins. And now Xia Li wants to beat, and somehow Harry Potter got lucky. Michael Cole says, we'll see, Tony Schiavone said, if his luck runs out or not here today. Taz says, he can't beat Xia Li. He can't beat her. He can't beat Aziz. Get in there. 1, 2, 3. Oh, too late. Ding, 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 ding. Here is your winner. Okay. Here is your winner. Harry Potter. Well, Harry Potter has beat Aziz and Xia Li in a handicap match here today on Dynamite or Might. And as we all know, that's not going to go down well. As we all know, that will not go down well with Seth Rollins and his goal, to take over the toy wrestling gathering, Michael Cole says. No, it will not, Tony Schiavone says. We all know that that Seth Rollins will not be happy with what happened here today, on Dynamite or Might. And he will somehow guilt it, on someone else. Well, I can tell you one thing right now, Taz says. I don't know how he's feeling about this whole thing, but we can know Seth Rollins won't be happy that Harry Potter beat Xia Li and Aziz. All right, take it away, Gene Okerlund. All right, thank you, Michael Cole and Tony Schiavone. I'm going to be talking with Harry Potter here today on Dynamite for Might. All right, Harry Potter, you somehow beat Aziz and Xia Li here today on Dynamite or Might. And you're also the next to be fighting Cody Rhodes or Asuka for the TWF heavyweight winnings. Well, first off, Gene Okerlund, it wasn't luck. Yeah, it could have been luck. And some folks are going to say, oh, Harry, it was your witchcraft. It was your warlocknism or whatever you want to call it. No, it wasn't any of that. It was luck. Somehow I got lucky and I beat Aziz. Somehow I got lucky and I beat both Aziz and Xia Li in a handicap match. Well, sometime soon in the upcoming, you'll be fighting either Asuka or Cody Rhodes for the TWF heavyweight winnings. How do you feel about all that thing? how I feel about it, Gene Okerlund, I feel happy. I've only been in a toy wrestling gathering for not even a full year yet. And I think that sooner or later, you will see me as a TWF heavyweight fighter. Yeah, the first born warlock, well, there's many warlocks, but the first ever 4-1 Kingdom warlock from Bridget Drive will be the TWF heavyweight fighter. Well, good luck with that, Harry Potter, and we look forward to you either fighting Cody Rhodes, fighting Asuka, or Cody Rhodes for the TWF heavyweight winnings. Thank you, Gene Okerlund. Alright, that was my talk with Harry Potter. Back to you, Michael Cole and Tony Schiavone. Well, thank you, Gene Okerlund, for talking with Harry Potter here today on Dynamite or Might. And that's all the time we got here for Dynamite or Might. I, Michael Cole, with Tony Schiavone and Taz. We hope you like Dynamite or Might, and we'll see you tomorrow for Impact or Hit.